Velociraptor dropping yet another bombshell yesterday.
Yes.
You know what? I feel like we might need to upgrade her to T-Rex. We'll see how Adam Kinzinger does, who is supposed to be our other Republican Velociraptor.
Yes.
But she might just eat him too.
I mean.
Yeah. It might be T-Rex. She Columbo'd us. Did you get 20 ready? Did you see? One more thing. Did you see? She Columbo'd us.
She totally, like.
Just one more thing.
That's a 50-year-old reference, though.
Ma'am, one more thing.
And one more item.
Yeah.
After our last hearing, President Trump tried to call a witness in our investigation, a witness you have not yet seen in these hearings. That person declined to answer or respond to President Trump's call and instead alerted their lawyer to the call. Their lawyer alerted us, and this committee has supplied that information to the Department of Justice. Let me say one more time, we will take any effort to influence witness testimony very seriously.
I think you should do yours for this as well. Do we have enough drama stings this morning? People got my Columbo reference. Get off my...
That is a 50-year-old reference,
One
though.
more thing. Okay.
Peter Falk is no longer with us.
You're not
So
old enough to know
what?
those.
I watch a lot of the Nick at whatever.
I don't think Columbo ever ran on Nick at Night.
Okay, here's my point. Wow. Yesterday was a wow. Wow. Can I just say, too, the Oath Keeper guy, he said almost exactly what Malcolm Nance has been telling us for, right, for years, and is in his book, They Want to Kill Americans. I mean, it's, okay, so Malcolm Nance, Charlie Pierce, and Bob Cesca today. Bob Cesca, his triumphant return from vacation, just in time. Speaking of Stephanie Miller's show, Beloveds.
Uh-oh.
That was a hint.
Okay.
Who said, it is increasingly obvious there is plenty of evidence to indict them all. I say it's time for Trump and his allies, especially those in Congress, to face the consequences. There is no reasonable doubt that they gleefully plotted to overthrow the United States government. Who said that?
Baba Louie.
No. Jackie Schechter, who we miss, is dead on, as usual.
Yes.
Right? Oh my God, where do we start with yesterday? That was, okay, so first of all, who was it? Which legal analyst was I? He's just, what do we keep saying? The hearings keep getting moved because they won't stop criming.
Yeah.
Because there is new, so this is another obstruction of justice, witness tampering crime on top of the initial criming.
Yes.
Right. So, and as Glenn Kirshner told us, this is a now crime, DOJ. This is a now.
Yeah.
You have to stop the witness tampering now. And you and I, we were texting all back and forth, like, who's the witness? We don't know. I'm like, oh my God, is it Mark Meadows?
Mark Meadows has not testified, so it's...
Well, I know. We're like, is he a target? Is he cooperating? I don't know. Or you were thinking it's that other woman that's going to back up Cassidy
Sarah
Hutchinson's-
Marshall. I found her name last night. Sarah Marshall. She was and we've seen testimony from her in these hearings.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, but she's supposed to be here, being one of the live hearings.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Trump reached out to her.
Yeah.
Because she can verify what Cassidy said.
But anyway, the legal expert was saying he's such a mob boss that I don't know legally. We'll have to ask one of our legal experts but if he didn't leave a message and they didn't talk, right? I don't know how legally incriminating. It's just, he's gotten away with his entire life, right? He'll just go, oh, I was just calling to say hi. Just calling to wish her well, or
As
whoever.
you do.
Right. I mean, I don't know what they need to prove actual obstruction of justice or witness tampering. Like, I don't know if that's enough. I mean, it's a bombshell for sure. Trump himself, because he's such a moron, right? Called whoever it is themselves.
But it's also when you combine all the things that we know so far, like the fact that they were hiring lawyers to run interference for these witnesses.
Yeah.
And that they were, so it speaks to a pattern.
Right.
More so than just the tampering itself.
Right. And also, I mean, there was so much damaging yesterday. I mean, part of it, they moved the date to January 6th. Donald Trump obviously was behind this whole thing. They moved the date. They weren't even it wasn't going to be January 6th. It was obviously January 6th specifically to disrupt, to stop the counting, because he was all out of options after the Crazy Town meeting, right?
Yeah.
How about the Crazy Town meeting? How about Sidney Powell and her Dr. Pepper?
Well,
does anyone still drink Dr. Pepper? Apparently.
Oh,
I love Diet Dr.
Apparently,
It's
she's
huge
a
in
pepper.
Texas.
Yeah,
Apparently,
Diet Dr.
she is a
Pepper's
pepper.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge in Texas.
Yeah. I'm
And
a pepper. She's a pepper.
Maggie Haberman was on with Anderson Cooper last night, and she said the January 6th committee yesterday downplayed the severity of that meeting.
Yeah.
Maggie Haberman was reporting on this back in December, and she said it was much worse.
Yeah.
There were people crying out of frustration, and it wasn't Sidney Powell who was the only woman in there.
Oh, my God. Lawrence Tribe said, I've hesitated to use the word treason, but Joe Scarborough is using it exactly as the Constitution defines it in Article 3, Clause 1. Treason against the United States shall consist only in levying war against them. The insurrection levied war against the United States. Where is the, which terrorists are we talking about? Yeah, 18, can you say his name? Van Tatenhove?
Van Tatenhove.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
18. Yeah, give me 18.
Okay.
I think we need to quit mincing words and just talk about truths. And what it was going to be was an armed revolution. I mean, people died that day. Law enforcement officers died this day. There was a gallows set up in front of the Capitol. This could have been the spark that started a new civil war, and no one would have won there. That would have been good for no one.
Yeah, and he went on to say,
He's a militia leader. He had these grand visions of being a paramilitary leader, and the Insurrection Act would have given him a path forward with that. You know, the fact that the president was communicating, whether directly or indirectly, messaging, you know, kind of that gave him the nod. And all I can do is thank the gods that things did not go any worse.
yeah. I mean, just it confirmed every element of
Yeah.
it. That he knew they were armed, aimed them out at the Capitol. They wouldn't have gone if he hadn't told them to. He said they went home when he told them to go home. This was completely directed by Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And also, I thought the other big element is the secrecy. The Trump was trying to hide from other parts of government what he was doing.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it was against his, because he couldn't get his own Justice Department or Defense Department to do this illegal bull. Yeah, General Mark Hertling tweeted, as bad as we thought it was much, much worse. And we still don't. We
Still
still
don't know
aren't to the
everything.
end,
Yeah.
right? Stuart Stevens, former Republican strategist, said, just remember, almost every Republican didn't want America to learn what we are learning, and no Republican leader has said they will not support Trump if he's the nominee. These are not patriots. These are men, and they are mostly men who care about power, not their country. That is the thing. That's the thing that's sort of stunning.
Yeah.
All this was going on, and not a one of them
Right.
said a word, right? Including, right, Mark Elias,
Yeah.
our great election lawyer, said, please don't forget that not a single Trump official spoke out at the time to say that Trump should concede. It's good that they are now, months later, admitting under oath that Trump was unhinged, but their public silence at the time was an enabling form of complicity.
That's right.
Yeah, they're all complicit.
Oh, my God. And Mark Meadows is up to, as I've said, Mike Pence's albino eyebrows in this, because okay. This was another.
Mike Pence is up to his albino eyebrows in this.
Thank you, Sean. Stand back and stand by until Chris needs another stupid vacation choice. Yes, Mark Meadows revealed on December 2nd that Donald Trump did not intend to leave office despite losing the presidential election. That was the other most damning thing, is that Meadows, they knew he lost.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, okay. Right, there's no fraud. This is not that, not this. Okay, we're going to do this anyway, though. How is that not treason, whatever you want to call it? We know we lost. We're going to figure this out anyway because we're in power. I mean, it's okay. So former White House Communications Director Alyssa Farah detailed a conversation she had with Meadows. She wondering about who let the crazies in the
Building.
Oval Office. Jesus. Who waived them, she said, which is putting them through security to get into White House grounds. We don't even have that answer now. I suspect it was Mark Meadows, and I say that because I can tell you before I resigned, I said, sir, I'm planning to move on. I want to put in my notice, and he said to me, what if we could tell you you're actually going to be staying? You can interpret that as hypothetical, but there were people around the president telling him that's what led to this absolute insanity. She noted she moved her resignation up to the next morning, and I said, no, of course we're not. I told all my staff that we lost. So that to me is even worse, is that it's like Don Jr. as usual, right? Is on what did he say? We own all the avenues. Don't worry. We own all
we
the
got
all right.
Right. Eric. Let's just not talk about the 6. I don't think I'm supposed to say anything about that.
Oops.
Well,
He's all gums.
how many bottles of ketchup were broken yesterday at Mar-a-Lago? How many bottles did baby drink?
There was a shortage of ketchup at Thom.
That's our new. It's instead of a drinking game, our January 6th hearing game is 99 bottles of Heinz on the wall. Baby, no!
Not the ketchup.
Oh my God! All right, what? Pick something else out. Okay. Cipollone. He defended Trump in his second impeachment hearing, right? Dear Jesus.
He's
okay.
unreliable.
Cipollone yesterday.
Your mind form of belief that the president should concede the election loss at a certain point after the election.
Well, again, I was the White House counsel. Some of those decisions are political. So to the extent that, but if your question is, did I believe he should concede the election at a point in time? Yes, I did. I believe Leader McConnell went onto the floor of the Senate, I believe in mid-December, and basically said, the process is done. That would be in line with my thinking on these things.
Okay. The fact that any of this,
Yeah.
they had to treat as anything close to normal, right?
They had to keep him happy. They had to make baby feel like
He's not a child. He's a 72-year-old man.
76.
76, sorry.
I like calling him a baby because he doesn't like being called a baby.
Baby threw his food again. I love that he threw his food in reaction to the news that was revealed that he throws his food.
Yeah.
He's mad. Nobody was supposed to talk about that.
Computer.
You know what sucks is that he was known to eat on the Obama China. So he broke an Obama
Oh,
plague.
probably he did.
Yes.
Yeah, after he peed on, or had a hooker pee on it. Can I just say, I gotta find this. Somebody has a sign on their property I saved for Malcolm Nance, but it's a no trespassing sign on someone's property, and it says if you helped Russia put this orange traitorous monstrosity into the White House, turn around. I don't want you on my property. I was gonna wear my I'm gonna say it's our T-shirts, the one that it doesn't say that, it says Tuck Putin. It's right. Okay. I was going to wear that today, but it's my first outdoor bike day.
Oh.
But I was going to wear it for Malcolm because that's where all this started, and he tried to warn us.
Yeah.
That he committed treason to get into office. This should not have been a surprise that here we are as he left office. More treason. Yes.
Point of order.
Yes.
You could have worn that shirt and then changed into your shirt after the show.
That's too much work for me.
Okay.
This is my first outdoor bike day in 5 weeks. I have not been on my bike.
All right.
Because of Mommy Little Summer nap. Okay. How's it look? Do I look surprised?
I hope you don't fall today and then have to require another.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm praying for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.